Hi guys, morning. I hope you're all doing well. I'm about to transplant a few tomato plants to their bigger pots. These have been grown from seed. I have different varieties in here. I want to show you how I do it. Okay, so first of all you will need cleaned and disinfected pots. I've washed them. These are from previous plants that I bought in the nursery. Washed them, removed all the dirt inside, all the soil that was in there with a brush, and you put them in a solution of 9 parts water, 1 bleach. There are other options that I'm researching and I'm gonna share with you later on for those that don't want to put bleach into the environment, which is a wise thing to do. So once you have your pots cleaned up, I prepared also a mix. This is what I'm gonna add into the little pots once I transplant the tomato plants. This one has an organic potting soil mix, mixed it with worm casting, some organic fertilizer. This is because seedlings didn't need much nutrition because they are fed by their cotyledon leaves. But now the plants are gonna need some feeding. Once they've started showing their true leaf, they're gonna need some nutrition. And the seedling potting mix we were using does not contain a lot of nutrients for them. So that's why I'm mixing 3-part potting soil mix, 1 part worm casting, and it's organic as well. 1/3 of a cup, I would say, of the organic fertilizer. I filled up half of the pots with this mix that I prepared. I have the tags of the tomato I'm gonna transplant. This is super important because you don't want to mix them. They all look the same except for their height. You won't know which one is which one until you get the fruit. This is a tomato plant. I put it in there. So make sure the bottom is touching the mix that you put and the top of the tomato is almost in the border. It doesn't matter if you bury the stem of the tomato plants. They like it. So we're gonna try to put it in the center. Put just 1 plant per pot. Tapping slightly. You don't want to break the roots. This is how much soil I add. And this was the beefsteak tomato. This is gonna give big red tomatoes like the ones you put inside the hamburgers. What happens sometimes, remember I said I put more than 2 seeds. Sometimes all of them grow, but this is the hard part. You need to get rid of one of them. So you pick the one that you think is stronger. Here we go. You remove that. We said with microgreens and other times I mentioned that keep the seedling leaves. You can eat them. Don't eat tomato leaves. They are poisonous. They are not edible. So don't keep them. I tend not to touch the ones near the roots. Place it in the center. Put the mix. Feel free to bury the stem tomatoes like that because they can create roots from their stems and the plant grows stronger if you do that. Another tomato plant. After you pot a few, that will be enough. Another thing I want to say is that before starting to transplant the tomato plants, if you find the soil is dry, first of all water them, let the water sit for a while, let the plant recover, be strong, and then you start planting them. You want to keep these plantings in a shaded spot for the day. You don't want to stress them out more than they just have, and then you put them back in the greenhouse, the cold frame, or wherever you are keeping your plants. I think that's it for today. I hope it's been useful. I hope you enjoyed it, and yeah, looking forward to making more videos for you so you learn how to grow your vegetables. Bye.